Hi, this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and I wanted to chat a little bit about that eclipse that's coming up on 25th of October. But it's not going to be seen on the northern hemisphere. It's more in the southern parts, and it's more on the other side of the world. Where did it say again? Just give me a moment here. Solar eclipse 25th of October. It'll be visible from Europe, the Urals, Western Siberia, Central Asia, Western Asia, South Asia, and from the northeast of Africa. So it'll be a partial eclipse. Oh, the maximal phase of the partial eclipse will be recorded on West Siberian Plain in Russia near Ninevostok. Can't say the word, but the West Siberian Plain in Russia. So for those of you that are looking at the events going on worldwide in the 3D matrix, there's a lot of movement and disturbances going on right now. And as a collective, whether we're aware of exactly all the details that's going on there or not, we're still feeling the effects. What happens, let's say I have a whole body, right? If I burn a finger on this hand, everything feels it. I'll feel, oh no, it hurts, I hurt. And so it's kind of like that. In the collective, energetically speaking, what's going on in one side of the world, we're feeling it. Now, on this side of the world, like the North Americas, let's say, we've experienced a lot, and worldwide too, we've experienced a lot of the moon eclipses that had passed not long ago. And those are times to face up to our own truths and to look at our shadow and to let go of whatever it is that we don't need in our own lives from the internal journey point of view. And then it starts to change the outer reality, the 3D matrix. And a solar eclipse is to bring light. It's a joyous time, so it's about resolutions, solutions. So while one side is suffering, it gives the opportunity to the other side to make prayers for them or to send good thoughts, and vice versa, right? Like if just like human nature, you see it in a little kid. If someone is in pain or hurt, and that other child is witnessing this or is observing this, they'll feel like the pain, the suffering. Maybe they won't understand everything, but they'll feel. And they'll run away from it because they don't like the feeling, or they'll go towards it and try to soothe it. Depends what kind of person you are. It's through your experiences in life that you get to know who you are, right? It's through getting into these experiences. And some of us on the soul journey, even though we don't consciously, physically remember, we chose certain lifetimes to be in certain areas in the world to have these intense experiences for our soul growth. It may not totally be understood, but collectively, each one of us will have a piece of that experience to a certain degree. Mostly what we'll feel is what we're directly related to, or what's directly in our environment, or what's directly going on within us in those moments as well. So there is with this solar eclipse that's coming up, regardless of all distractions, there's gonna be like kind of like a lifting of the burden off of our shoulders. We're going to feel a little bit lighter, a little bit. And if you can make if you've done your internal work, you'll be sensitive to that. You'll feel that. You'll feel maybe to celebrate a little bit, maybe to, I feel like I could, like you'll wake up and you'll be like, I feel lighter today, I feel better, more energized, because it's been heavy. And so in our cycles, collectively, what we're going through, we're getting stronger. We're knowing more things about ourselves. We're becoming wiser, more mature, and we're getting a sense of things even though we don't know all the details of what's going on. So I'm going to pull a few cards as well, just for the collective here, for that solar eclipse. Solar eclipse that's coming up. A lot of us look, after a tower moment comes the star. So there's a possible tower moment that is building up. And by the time the solar eclipse comes, it's like you've risen out of the ashes, like the rising of the phoenix. It's you become, something will be illuminated. You'll start shining a little bit more individually in one department of life or another. You'll start shining more of your own inner light. You'll feel vulnerable. That's why she's naked, but that's why this image is depicting someone that's naked, but that's freely working with the element of water, which is the emotions, has more of a, there's freedom in this card, more of a sense of freedom, and it always starts from the inside before it comes out and before it manifests physically. So first it's about that, feeling that, and recognizing that feeling for yourself. And then you start seeing the manifestations around you. It's gradual, it's slow. Time is your friend, though. You can rest assured that you'll feel better even though the chaos around you will look like it's getting worse. Okay, because these scenarios have to play out. It entered into a cycle of existence that has to play out before it's done and it becomes something new. So that's the first card for the collective. You start off with the star card. So there's a rising up in the energies. There's a rising up. There's a leveling up. The vibration is being increased a little. So what else do we have here? Ooh, a few things. Part of that rising up, people are going to go within even more. They're going to block out the outer world, basically the 3D matrix part of life, the physical reality, and they're going to go inside and really work at making some type of a stable structure within and releasing what it is that they don't need anymore, that was used as a survival mechanism for the longest time, and now it's not working out. It's just creating more drama. So, and also going within to find the core, hang on to it, let that become your foundation within you, and you become stronger on the inside, and then you're not allowing any of the outer things that does not belong to you to affect you anymore. One of the things I had done for my internal structure was create some filters, temporary filters, until I get strong enough. Filters that would only allow the good in. Yes, it would still have some things that still had momentum that I had fed in the past that had to kind of slow its momentum until it no longer bothers me, and I released it totally. And after that, anything that was like that will not no longer be present in my physical reality, because I had worked at keeping that balance, that keeping a visual on the structure. Even though I didn't understand it all, I had an intuition to go in, and all I knew was certain keywords, and those keywords kept me going. And then those keywords got associated with feelings of inner peace. So every time something was locked into place, I'd feel stronger. For some reason, I didn't know why, but it's because the divine is working with you, with what your head and your heart is agreeing to clearly. The divine is helping you with that. And you can create it the way you want on the inside, and it will hold. So this person is showing that they went within, they blocked out the outer world. Although you still got to get up, get dressed, comb your hair, you still got to do physical things. But for the most part, or if you're at work, you need to have your concentration on your work. You don't be too distracted. You're kind of shutting out what you don't need at the moment, so you can work on what you do want to reinforce. So that's what that's depicting right there. It's also about making the inner choices that you need to make. And the next card is Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is standing up, setting your clear boundaries around you, standing for what you do believe in, what are the core values within you, and pushing away anything that does not resonate with you anymore, that you no longer want in your life anymore. So it's about standing up for yourself in a self-empowered way that doesn't overbear on anybody else's free will. Okay, if someone's coming at you, they want something, and you're like, no, that's enough. You keep pushing them away because they got to deal with their own stuff, because they're just seeking to take energy from you, because they thought, well, for the longest time it was easy to get that energy. But as soon as you set your boundaries, they're like, hey, well, I want that energy. You kept giving it to me. And it's like, no. Now you got to find your own inner source of strength. You can't get it from me no more. And, well, sometimes you branch off, right? They're no longer on the same path as you, or you're no longer on that path. You're going on a new one. So it's about standing up. And he grown his, out of all these sticks coming at him, his has the most flowers on it, because the stick represents his inner core. And he's grown all these things nope. You're not a plus in my life. You're where I used to be, and you have a potential to grow. And you got to go do that journey your own way, not by taking from me. Okay. And then the next card that comes up, Ace of Pentacles. So then new opportunities comes towards you, and it's about building your abundance. It's also about, it's like because you've done all this work, this internal work and maintenance and balance and consistency and perseverance, determination, and you're still keeping yourself in a good way, the universe is giving you an Ace of Pentacles. And these are things that is part of your value system. It could be you work so hard on integrity, now you have integrity. It could be you've learned and understand what compassion is, so you've acquired it. It's just saying, you got this under your belt, you've mastered this. Now that you have it, what you're going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Because aces are new beginnings and opportunities. So once you've acquired a skill, what are you going to do with that skill? for the next part of your journey. Okay? Then you get to put it into practice for yourself and see how that works. And this will bring in choices in life and what direction you'd like to go. And then you get to choose between, let's say, wands are passion. It represents passion to me. So in my definitions, you have a choice between two of the things you're most passionate about, and you get to have a choice in which direction you want to go towards, like into. And two is a decision, so it's about a choice. And you, a free will being, get to make that choice with what you've grown and what is available around you. One of the choices could be travel. It could be moving just to a new location. It could be anything. Take what resonates. Through your choice, you get to go on an adventure that shows you more about your inside world. This is the moon card. It's associated with the moon phases. It's associated with your emotional realm. It's associated with inner illumination. You get to know yourself even more. So this new choice, this opportunity, or this new acquired thing that is of value to you, that is part of your inner value system, that brings you to this choice. Once you make that choice, whichever one is good, you get to choose. It's your journey. And once you go into that choice, it'll help you with your own inner expansion. And there's, see, she has a torch there saying, you know, and it's your whole inner path will be illuminated. Then you'll know where you're going, or you'll get to see right away what it is that's being illuminated. You'll have the ability to recognize within yourself. In the meanwhile, you keep working on your own self-care, self-nurturing. Make yourself number one priority. Fill your own cup before you go and give or share some of that with other people. Okay. So when you're ready, because when you're in this stage, you're not ready yet. You're still building yourself up. You're you're strengthening yourself. You're making yourself more by allowing the release of what you don't need anymore. And it is a bit painful. It's not suffering, but it's a little painful. And a lot of times we do that journey in solitude. And then when we're ready, we can come out and have some social time, and we can share what we've grown on the inside of us. And then after that, you have a lot of options that get presented in front of you. You'll recognize it as opportunities or different activities you could choose from, or different projects you can get into, or things that you feel would fill your cup even more. So this was just a little quick one here, and it was concerning the energies collectively and how we affect the collective individually. Individually, we affect the collective. As we do our own healing, we're helping the collective as well. And as the collective is going through things, we feel it as well. So if we help each other out on how to clear, on how to feel more ease in our life, then it makes everybody's journey a little bit easier. Then we wouldn't have so much drama, we wouldn't have so much greed, vanity, guilt trips, drama. It'll be more of a healing globally for everybody. It's a slow process, so it's step by step, And first, just work on you. It's the only thing that's really asked of you, even by the divine. It's just work on you. Do what you got to do on a daily basis, yes, but incorporate in there tiny little subtle practices that helps you keep going forward in a good way, in a more healthy way. Okay. So this has been the message from Cosmic Turtles today. And please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support I'm getting on this channel. And I'd like to see my channel grow. And it's if you like this kind of reading, put the more likes, whichever types of readings I have. I'm trying different methods. Whichever ones that you like the most, put a like button. You don't have to subscribe. You can if you want to. If you feel like you want to, that's okay. And help my channel grow. And if I see a lot of likes in one type of reading, I'll do more of those. Alright, so this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we'll see you next time.